morning, everybody. A big message. I'm not going to give the details today because we're not quite prepared to do that. We were going to do it, but Aaron got quite sick, and it's his area in department to do into structure, so we may delay some of the particulars for a day or so to put out. But I'm going to give you the basic information here today. And it's very important that, if you had a list of names, and what are you going to do with them? Well, it's pretty elementary, isn't it? You're not into collecting names like you are antiques or trinkets or things like that. They're meant to be used, and it's one of the primary ways that you can build your business because you have to make presentations to someone. So who's the best person to make a presentation to? Someone that you have a great relationship with, or somebody that you just meet on the street? Well, of course, the great relationship, they're going to give you more time and consideration to listen to what you're doing. And so if you've gotten your presentation down cold and you can deliver it hot, then you want to deliver it to the hottest prospects you can. So a list of names starts from hot to warm to neutral to cold markets. And you list them in that order. And as you meet new people, you keep adding them to your list, and you keep working your list over, and you get your names down, make presentations to them, and you follow up, because it's not always the first time that does it. And the fortune is really in the follow-up in this business. So that's essentially, for today, is what you could say about names. We can go through a lot more details, but we'll do that on another day, of how to get names, and it's so easy. There are so many ways of doing it, but people need to hear ways, and so those kinds of things can be covered at another day that we have more time to do it on. But oftentimes people don't think of those things, and then someone comes on, well, get them here, get them there, do this, do that, and oh yeah. So that's part of the mission of what we do on these calls, is to inform you that in more in detail so you can build your business. But today, we're going to talk about some exciting things that are happening. And I'm just going to whet your appetite, but to give you a couple of concepts here that are significant. You see, in network marketing, there are so many different types of ways of doing things. And a lot of it is evolutionary. As you've seen the business, Amway started this out. And they started, the computerization wasn't very easy. And well, it was non-existent when they started out with it. So they started out selling to people like Diamond Directs, and Diamond Directs bought the products for a certain price, and then they sold it to Diamonds. Diamonds got it for a little bit more, and then they sold it to like Emeralds, who paid a little higher for it, and Rubies and Sapphires, and it went down through all this, and everybody got a piece of the action. It was network marketing, and you didn't really have to calculate it. It was just that whatever your rank was, you bought it at a certain discount, and whoever sold it to you was getting a greater discount, and that's how it worked. So it started off that way, and then people started designing different ways of doing it. When the computer came in, then they could be more creative and do different things in what they're doing. And so all kinds of different compensation plans have come up, a number of them being used. Some of them are still being used today. Some of them are falling off. And the latest one is the dreaded binary. It's the most scammy and I think immoral, and in some countries criminal plan, and I think it should be in all, so deceptive to distributors. When somebody says it's a binary, you only have to get two people. That's what they should. What they should be saying is run. Hold on to your pocketbook and get the heck out of here, because we're going to fleece it and drain her dry. Bad things to say, and I hate to say that. I want to take companies to task, but distributors ought to be warned about the evils of the binary compensation plan. But they try to spice it up and make it seem simple, where in reality it's designed to be a cash cow to the company and to overly reward the big leaders at the expense of the others. Well, our compensation plan doesn't work that way. Ours is the fairest that's been proven in the unilateral system, and so this is something that should be put out to your people with your list of names. Can you make money fast on this? It depends on where you're at. If you're the beginning average distributor, yeah, you can knock the dog out of any other company. If you're a big, experienced leader that wants to suck people in and suck them dry, no, maybe a binary can make more money for you. But in the long run, they're all collapsing. The people that are making in new companies, and I was talking with Joey last night, and he said there's probably one person of all the new companies that started up in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years that's making $100,000 a month in the U.S. And I thought about that, and I thought, you know, that's crazy, because in my previous company I had half a dozen people making that much money, and that was 10 or 15 years ago. And that's a lot more than it is today. But that's what happens with these compensation plans. So they try to do some things to spice it up and do some other things to make it seem, and it becomes more complex and more difficult. But there are a couple of things that people are really looking for. And as we've been evaluating this and talking with some of the really good thinkers in this industry, Dan Kennison being one of them, of course, we have come up with an idea which we think is quite revolutionary and highly motivational in a couple of different areas. So here's what we're going to do. Summer is usually a time where in network marketing things slow down a little bit because we all want to take vacations. The kids are out of school, and there's a lot of nice things to do in the summer that you can't do in the winter, and good, we should do those kinds of things. But still, remember, first things first. And with me, the business of business is business, and it should come first so it can provide all of the things we do, and want to do, so we can have that. So let's talk about a couple of ideas that we're going to put into place here real quick. Now, in network marketing, people join a company, first of all, to make money. And then they want to know, is it simple and easy, and will somebody help me? Those are the three things that people look with or to join a network marketing company, by and large. Some are in it for the products, and some are in for a combination of it. But essentially, making money is the biggest driver that you have. And no company will ever get big just being product-based. But we have sensational products. So we're going to do a couple things here to really spice a couple of embellishments. These are more than embellishments that we're going to bring on now. So here's what's going to happen very shortly. I don't know the exact time frame on it, but it'll happen by the first of the month, and perhaps even quicker. But since Aaron isn't here yet, and maybe he won't be in today with his illness, I can't positively make that announcement because that's his area. But number one, we have a fast start bonus, and our fast start bonus is really generous. And so you can sign people up and you can sell them the products, and you're going to make a very generous fast start bonus, whether you're on SISEL International or on the SISEL Coffee side. And so then a week or so from now, your fast start bonus will be credited to your e-wallet. So you've got it there and you can take it down. But what we've decided to do is a lot of people, especially in this economy, they have to make money, and they have to, and it's almost hand to mouth because of what's happened with this big recession and the way that things are with people in debts and all that kind of thing. So we've decided that we're going to implement a program, and what we're going to do on fast start bonuses is we're going to pay them every day. Now, you heard me right. We're going to pay fast start bonuses every day. So, for example, if you sign someone up today, let's say you signed somebody up for $1,000 and you earned a 30% fast start bonus. That would be $300. You sign them up today, tomorrow morning is going to be in your e-wallet, that $300. So think of how fast that can turn things around. So if you sign somebody up for $200 at 30%, that $60 is going to be in your e-wallet tomorrow, or whatever, $300. Okay, that at 30%, that $90 is going to be in your e-wallet tomorrow. So you can take it right out. You can buy more product. You can sell. You can pay bills. You can sell more people and get them into the company, and you're going to get paid every single day. Sell them today, collect tomorrow. So it's a one-day payout, and that is going to be revolutionary in this industry. And boy, will that turn your cash flow around. So if you're out recruiting, and that's what you should be doing, about 80% of your time recruiting and about 20% of your time training and developing, look what you can do now. Recruit today, paid tomorrow. Recruit tomorrow, get paid the next day. And it can go on and on and on. And over that period of time, you'll be signing these people up, and you'll be getting paid every single day, so you're not having to wait like a lot of companies do till the end of the month. Now, we've been paying fast starts on a weekly basis, and it takes sometimes a little over a week, depending on how it's being calculated for you, but now it's going to be on an everyday basis. So you can just build as fast as you can go, and you don't have to worry about your cash flow because the money's going to be in your e-wallet the next day, and you can take her out and do whatever you need for your own personal needs or for building your business. That's one. The second thing we're going to do is we're now to the point we have enough experience is we're going to implement a program for everyone that's in the company. And we're going to say wherever your volumes are right now is where you're at in the company or whatever levels that you're in. But when you attain different levels now in the company, like a 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 star, that rank advancement is going to have a big bonus dividend paid with it. In other words, if you were a 1 star right now and you're on your way to 2 star, well, that's great because you'll get there, you'll get bigger commission payouts. But now what we're going to say, as soon as we implement this, is from that day forward, if you're a 1 star, whatever the volume it would take for you to go from 1 to 2 star, you're going to get paid a big cash bonus when you hit the 2 star rank. Everything that has been done up to the point of where we implement it won't count. You'll have to take it from whatever rank you're at and do it all of the way for growth, because a person might be only $1 or $2 or 10 or 100 from it, and the cash payout would be tremendous. So you couldn't afford to do that, of course. You understand it. But what we're going to do is we're going to say whatever rank you're at, when you move fully from that rank, like it was day 1, to the next rank, we're going to have a very big cash bonus for you for achieving that rank. So that is going to give people an incentive to want to move into the leadership ranks and develop. And there will be a time frame on it. You have to do it within a certain period in order to get that bonus. But if you do and you make the effort, well, you can get such a whopping cash bonus off some of those rank advancements that it can make a serious impact in what you can do financially within this business. And we'll put those numbers out here very shortly, but they'll be really impressive for you to see. So those are 2 of the things that we're going to be doing. There'll be a few more embellishments that we'll announce, but those 2 are going to be massive. So can you imagine if you get up there to some of those ranks, like maybe you get up there and you could get yourself a $1,500 cash bonus, or how about a $3,000, or how about a $10,000 or $15,000 cash bonus from hitting a higher rank, or how about one that was $20,000 or $25,000? Those are numbers that we're going to be talking about, and some even higher than that for these rank advancements. So we're not talking about here's $100 or $200 or something like that. We're talking about some really big, serious money for moving to those ranks. So that's if you're a leader and you want to do it and move fast, and there's the slow boat to success and there's the fast track. This fast track will really pay you, but you'll have to do it within a certain period of time in order to get that bonus. And when you do, you say, boy, it's worth it. But then you'll also be you'll have bigger organizations and be collecting higher rates of commissions too for doing it. So that's what's coming out. The last thing that I'm going to talk about, and this alone ought to really get summer going, having rank advancement bonuses and fast start bonuses paid daily is incredible. And so this is going to revolutionize network marketing. Now, along with it, I'm going to introduce, normally I was going to do it into the fall, but I've decided to make 2 major breakthrough discoveries that will blast your business out. And we're going to have some embellishments on these 2 to help you. And I won't go into detail till we do our conference call. When we do our conference call, it'll be an evening one so you can get everybody on your list and get them coming. But here's number 1 that's going to happen. I want all you ladies to listen to this particularly. Suppose you could take your skin, if it was, every woman wants to have beautiful skin, of course. and cosmetics look, seem, feel, appear to be younger, more youthful looking, and all of that. That's what you have to say with a cosmetic. That's the legal description by the FDA. But you have ingredients that have been discovered, and you have, in science, there's ingredients that have been discovered that has enormous amounts of potential for skincare. And so much so that we've been taking the biochemistry of this advanced science and developing systems that can unlock the youthfulness in your skin. Now you have to be careful what you say, because if you talk about a structure function claim, that makes it a drug, and the FDA could fine you for doing it, make you do recalls. But more than that, to make the claim, it'd take, I don't know, it could take a decade or longer to make the claim and cost you even tens of millions of dollars. And if you're going to get a full drug approval, hundreds of millions of dollars to get it. And in some cases, it could go into the billions on dietary supplements. So that's why they aren't done. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to be able to provide you scientific documentation because of DSHEA, so you can see what these ingredients actually do. And we're putting together a formula like no other in the science of highly advanced skincare. And let me tell you this, there's little or no difference between one brand of cosmetics and another. The most expensive product and the cheapest product might cost 20, 50 cents more to make. They're just not putting enough in. They put ingredients in, make elaborate claims, but it's like waving a chicken over a pot of boiling water and saying you made chicken soup. There's so little of it in there. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to put intensive, highly concentrated ingredients in the maximum levels possible that science shows that really works to do something for skin. So here's what it's going to do for skin. And I'll tell you in cosmetic terms, you are going to see wrinkles just seem to disappear and do it at a rate that will shock you. Things like lip lines, aged skin, spots, discoloration, sags, all of those things will just look like they are your skin will look like it is years younger. It will seem, feel, appear. It will be, I believe, indistinguishable from skin that is much younger, the younger skin that you used to have. Now, we have to make those kind of claims. Look, seem, feel. That's what we have to do. When you look at the science of the ingredients, you will be shocked because we're going to provide that for you. So here's what we're going to do. We are so confident this that can take aged skin and return it to the look, the feel, the texture, the wrinkles, the lines, all of those just greatly reducing in appearance and size and length and depth and all of that. It will do much more than we can say for the product itself, but the science and the studies will show you that it's there. And so here's what we're going to do. If you have skin if you're over 40, we're going to do something that's really never been done before. We're going to ask you, if you want to take our challenge, and that is to take a photo of your face. Take a good photo, take it in normal light, you can take it in the mirror if you want, or whatever you want, but I would just take a photo of your face. And then, if you buy this product, and if after 14 days you look at that photo and you look at your face in the mirror, and if you do not think that your face looks 5 years younger, your skin looks 5 years younger, you look at the depth of the wrinkle, you look at the lines on your lips, you look at the sagging in the jowls, in the neck, stringy, turkey neck, all those types of things that we talk about. If you don't think in 14 days that your skin doesn't look 5 years younger, we're going to refund your money. How's that? But if you want to go for the long haul and you want to go for a month and you want to take that photo, use the product for a month, and at the end of the month, if you don't think your skin doesn't look 8 years younger, now that's a big stretch if you're 40, but I'll tell you what, if you don't think your skin doesn't look 8 years younger after a month, we'll give you your money back. Now, how is that for confidence in a product? No one would dare do that type of thing. But we have a science that is unbelievable. It's not one ingredient, and it's not one of these Botox type things that just makes the skin sag and the wrinkles just they're contracted up and they just relax. It's not that type of science at all. This is in science at the molecular level. This is science at the cellular level like it's never been done before in history, because these ingredients haven't been here. But we're going to put them out, and it's a complex of them that comes at aged skin, wrinkled skin, all of the skin that is getting older and it's been so damaged, and it attacks it from so many ways with such power, with such concentration, with such intensity, that we're going to stand up and say, you can take it, try it, and if after 2 weeks you don't think it looks 5 years younger, or if after a month you don't think it looks 8 years younger, hey, send it back. You get your money back. Of course, you won't be allowed to buy it again, because we're not going to let people buy it and use it and abuse it with that thing. It'll be a one-time sale. It'll be recorded on it. But if you like it and you think it does, then you just keep on using it. The guarantee is just for the first time that you do it. But can you imagine that in skincare? This is the most revolutionary breakthrough in the history of skincare that has ever been created. And it's not one discovery. It is almost 10 of them that are all put together with great complexity to make this super formula. I was going to hold it back, but now I'm going to let it rip. And this is one where I've been talking to some women about, every single woman I've talked to said, I want it. They don't even know what's in it. They want it. And it's that kind of thing. And you can use it on face, hands, throat, everywhere, wrinkles, around crow's feet, on the eyes, any foreheads, anywhere you want. And then watch what happens. And you're going to see in just a matter, and I'm going too far on this thing for the call today, sorry. But what you're going to see happen is the first thing you're going to feel is you're going to feel a pressure on your face. And you're going to say, what is that? I mean, maybe you don't even at first, after about 3 or 4 days, you're going to say, I feel something's happening. And what's going to be happening? Imagine this. Think of this. If you had an apple, and it had a skin on it, and suddenly you increase the volume of the inside of the apple, what do you think the pressure would be on that skin? That's exactly what we're going to be doing for you with this skincare. You're going to feel the pressure on your skin, and it's not going to be like it's tightening from a constriction. It's going to be like it's firming, because your whole skin is blossoming like a rose. It just unfolds from the bud. And you're going to feel the difference, and then you're going to start seeing it happen. And this is a monumental discovery that we're going to bring to you, and no one else has it. And then we're going to do things for wrinkles that you will think they're just uncoupled. They will seem to disappear. How's that? Or vanish, or be greatly reduced. Those are the best things we can say in cosmetic terms, but I will tell you that the results are undeniable. Second, and I'm going to be more on tune when we're doing our main presentation. I'm going to bring out the weight loss formulation of all weight loss products ever created in the world. You've seen all of the famous doctors on television, and they have their own shows, and you see them in the media and articles and things like that, and they're talking about these great diets. Well, we took those and we put them in our weight loss coffee. And put it out. They're pretty strong ingredients, and our weight loss coffee, we've been working on it to make it taste the best that it can, and people have really been losing weight on it. But what we decided to do was to take the major systems that are there and maximize them and put them all into a capsule. And so that you can have a capsule. Now there's a bunch of capsules to take. You'll have to take about 4 of them twice a day to get the maximum effect with this. But likewise with the diet or weight loss, you have to say that the product works to support a weight loss program, which needs to have a calorie reduction and or increase exercise to make it work. And we're going to say just exactly that. But here's what's going to be in the bottle, and we'll do you a comparison. If you went out and bought a bottle of by one of the famous doctors and other people like Garcinia cambogia. Maybe you've heard of that one. There are all kinds of formulations and strengths that are being sold, but there is one level of it which is undeniable, which gives you the maximum results that the studies show, and that's the amount that we're going to put in our capsule. Then, so we're going to take that with Garcinia cambogia. Then we're going to, you've heard of the green tea diet. Well, that's based on EGCGs, and those ingredients have a maximum level for maximum performance, and that's what we're going to put in it too with it. So that's going to be in there. Then you've heard of the green coffee bean extract, and it has a maximum level of what they call chlorogenic acid, and we're going to put the maximum level of that in. And then we're going to turn around, and we have discovered what makes the Mediterranean diet work. And those ingredients have been concentrated, and we've got those, and we're going to throw the maximum level of those in it. So we're going to have all of those systems all in one product. And if you went out and bought them, and a bottle of this, a bottle of that, a bottle of the other, and then we're going to fortify it with a number of things that make them even more effective. Thermogenic fat-burning ingredients to be added to it, and some other embellishments. And so if you bought a bottle of all of these, you'd probably end up with about $150 to $200 worth of products that you would take to have all the bottles of all this together. We're going to have it all in one product, and the price of it is going to be a fraction. We're working on that right now, but I will tell you where I think we're going to be. We're going to be at like $49.95 for all of these systems in one. And that is power like has never been seen before in weight loss products ever. And while all these products are there, you can get the green coffee bean or Garcinia cambogia or green tea or some of these that are, and there's a new one that's out right now that we're going to be adding into it also, as we see that they are very, very potent. So these systems will all be announced of what they are. But if you look at them, they're using less than what they consider therapeutic doses to promote the maximum effects with your weight loss support program that you have. With us, we're going to go right there, and we are going to hit it full strength and in every single ingredient, all in the same product. So when you take this weight loss product, it will be a fat bomb like a nuclear explosion that will go off with all of the things working together to maximize your weight loss support program. So that's what we're going to launch, and we're going to launch those within the month. So within 30 days or less, those two great products will be out. This weight loss pill of pills with all of these systems into one at such a smoking hot price, $49.95. And the skincare product is going to be just like it, and it's going to be intensity, and it's going to give results like you dreamed of, with guarantees that your skin will look younger all in 30 days. Now add to that, how many people can you sign up? How many people would like to do that? How many of you would love to talk to somebody and say, if your skin isn't 5 years younger in 2 weeks, you get your money back, or 8 years in a month, and you tell us, you get your money back. You'll be able to sell this thing like crazy. It's like what has never been introduced in network marketing before, and now with an everyday payout. And now as you rush into your leadership, as you hit these big ranks, big checks will be waiting for you. This is going to revolutionize network marketing. And Dan's right. We got 90 days, and we'll double our size. And maybe 120, we might triple it, because we're going to be on fire with this system. Well, I've taken most of the time on the call, all of the time on the call today, to explain this. But that's what's going to be coming out. I'm going to get with Aaron today, and we'll schedule a nightly call, and you need to get everybody on your list and get them on this call, because this is the one that will explode your business with this daily payout, bonuses for rank advancements, and the two greatest products that the world has never seen before in weight loss and in anti-aging, youthful regeneration of skin to where it seems, looks, appears, and is visibly different, and we guarantee it. So that's the message for today.